You're fat. Girl, balance it up. Give me that. Give me wine. Bump on it. Oh, come from. Give me dance. Balance it up. Give me that. You're fat. Oh, you're the prettiest girl in the dance. Give me one, me no comfy romance. Star boy, them a copy my dance. Deadly dance put me in a trance. My guy, you know you nice and naughty. Girl dance gonna come from. Say she nice but I OT. Nothing like a rice with a piece, she my island thing. Girl wine in the kitchen with the criminal dance. In the dance, me no comfy romance. Girl wine, girl why your back so fat? Them boys me no take back chat. Girl wine, wine, jam it, wine, grind, jam it. Girl just wine, 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 wine. Girl balance it up. Give me that. Give me wine, pump on it. Oh, give me dance. Balance it up. Give me that.
I'm feeling vibes on vibes. I'm a ticking dynamite. I blow your candle lights. You know I'm just that type. No, them no fit kill my vibe. Them no fit kill my vibe. Them no fit kill. Them no fit kill. Them no fit kill my vibe.
Everybody you don't know where they are. We just a start up Gaylis and the Baddies this broad Sunday. But you don't know we are going to warm up with some music and get the table set and everything, and then we just start eat and talk same way, see? DLK catering in the building we do it today. Watch your vibes.
Somebody that protect my energy from your bad aura. And my pastor say I be my healer, everything I desire. I go to see my rhythm flow like a river. If you get yawa, come on, go and sit down. I go just para, come up my jigger. I go just play, follow my dream. I'm feeling vibes on vibes. I'm a ticking dynamite. I blow your candle lights. You know I'm just that type. No, them no fit kill my vibe. Them no fit kill my vibe. You no fit kill, you no fit kill, you no fit kill my vibe. I see you watching my stories. I see you gauging my lifestyle. I see you watching my movements. She's bad, bad every day. I know they look at your face. Bad man, bad every day. Get on your knees and pray. I beat you again, your face.
Weapon seasoned vibes.
Got a bag full of feelings and a heart full of regrets. This baggage is can't fit in no plane. Don't mean to digress. I wanna know what's the reason why you move this slow? As you move, no they cross my lane. Shorty nonsense, my best to mommy. My best to mommy. If you get the problem, my best to mommy. My best to mommy, I divide my own demons. Don't you see? Don't know, don't you see if you get the problem? My best to mommy, my best to mommy.
No. Oh yeah, mami, Joko, to mami, go. And I know for life for you, mami, yo. Go loco pa me, yo. I mean, not they love, but they try me, yo. Say my kind life, no they funny, yo. Many things I sing, feed up by me, yo. Big money, man, nothing tiny, yo. I mean, not they take man, I find my own demons. Keep the bad energy going. Play with no time when you see us. We got the right energy on. Bust to the rhythm, nothing long. We fly with the thing on. And who know they grind, know they belong. Bad energy, you know, come outside.
Shorty nonsense, my best to mommy. My best to mommy. If you get the problem, my best to mommy. My best to mommy. I divide my own demons. Don't you see? Don't know, don't you see if you get the problem? My best to mommy. My best to mommy. No.
If you live this kind of life, I don't leave you, go no. Man, I leave, I don't send no person. Send me, I don't send no man. I don't live my life on a low one, it ain't show. Steady down cool.
I need you in the morning, but I need you now. Yeah, yeah.
me to make you free up your mind. Say your body talk to me nice. Say now my love you didn't need for your life. Yeah, our love no be like. Say yeah, we did together, yeah, day and night. Yeah, if I leave you go by. Yeah, if you leave I go stroking by. Your body, baby. Loving your body, baby. As you're whining your body, baby. So crazy. Loving your body, baby. Girl, you want need to me. I just wanna let you know. Hope every day.
You don't need no other body. You don't need no other body. Only you feel on my body. Only you feel on my body.
Money fall on you. Banana fall on you. Prada fall on you. Cause I'm in love with you. Money fall on you. Banana fall on you. Paparazzi follow you. Cause I'm in love with you. Yeah, are you done talking? Tell me baby, are you done talking? Yeah. Are you done talking? Tell me baby, are you done talking? Yeah. Are you done talking? Tell me baby, are you done talking? Yeah. Are you done talking? Tell me baby, are you done talking? Yeah. I don't wanna be a player no more. Yeah, I don't wanna be a player no more. Cause my guys call me Cristiano, Mr. Ronaldo, I'm on Nintendo. Cause my guys call me Cristiano, Mr. Ronaldo, I'm on Nintendo. Money fall on you, banana fall on you, Prada fall on you. Cause I'm in love with you. Money fall on you, banana fall on you, paparazzi follow you. Cause I'm in love with you. If I offend you, because sorry oh baby, take out. Sorry oh baby, take out. I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you. Oh baby, nothing of it to change. Nothing of it to change. If I tell you, say I love you, oh. My money, my body, now your own, oh baby. 30 billion for the account, oh. Yeah. Versace and Gucci for your body, oh baby. No do, gotta for me. No do, say that, oh. No do, shakara, oh. No do, gotta for me, oh. Girl, you're beautiful too. My number one in tutu. Sipping bruku tutu. For your love it tutu. I go chuku. Biko obianuju. Say you do me juju. Cause I'm feeling the juju. Shake it to you. I wanna dash it to you. You can have it to you. You know I got this in you. I love you. There's nothing above you. Above you. Bridget, you. I like your mini skirt, you. Okay, you carry fancy, you. If I tell you, I love you, oh. My money, my body, now your own, oh baby. 30 billion for the account, oh. Yeah. Versace and Gucci for your body, oh baby.
Oh, I'm in a big mood. Call I feel you. Something wake up cool in my body. Tell me what you do. I'm in a big mood. Call I feel you. Something wake up cool in my body. Tell me what you do. Make we go December. But some liquor they do me check. Get something sweet to put on my head. I swear. Now you the cool my stress, so yeah. Make we go December. But some liquor they do me check. Get something sweet to put on my head, I swear. Now you the cool my stress, so yeah.
I'm in a big mood. Girl, I dey feel you. I know say I love cause passing money, but I still want you. I'm in a big mood. Girl, I dey want you. Now only you, if you cool on my body, nobody but you. Yeah. Every night I go to rock your body. Baby, no solo. Nobody fit tell me to leave my baby. Bend every night if it on to baby. Me and you, when you wake up, girl, you splashing on me. Yeah, look like sweat all on me. Like the design you been dripping on me. Maybe that's why I don't feel it. Yeah.
Oh, I'm in a big mood. Call I feel you. Something wake up cool in my body. Tell me what you do. I'm in a big mood. Call I feel you. Something wake up cool in my body. Tell me what you do.
And I've been living fast life, but I see it in slow. Oh no, and you see my lifestyle, I got G's in the double. See many people there outside where they feed man's oboe. Oh no, and me a stand the defender like Joseph Yobo. But girl say she want Netflix and chill, so I chatty get even warning. If you fall in love, girl is satin. You go to breakfast, I'm not capping. Can you see dripple, I'm not catching. I'm not faking this, no fugazi. You see these feelings, I'm not catching. I'm on quest and feet, I just want the happiness. If I broke, now my business. I'ma show you, you go right. All I get for the night. Happiness. If I broke, now my business. I'ma show you, you go right.
I have my house and I have my car. Have my drink and I have my bar. Have my peace and I don't want war. Have my riches, I don't need bar. Got my money, I got my girl. Got my diamonds, I got my pearl. Got my things and I got my wings. I may fly every day, I'm the Lord of wings. Everybody sing happiness. Whoa, we not in a long with stress. Gonna feel friend, gonna bad mind. We don't want no friendship from them. Sing again now. Happiness. Whoa, we not in a long with stress. Dance me a dance and I enjoy myself. If you want start off for your business. Alright, stir fry, stir fry, stir fry. Mami chicote ya. Stir fry, stir fry. The dance part, yo, now I'm all alive. Lego the bird, Lego the bird, Lego the bird, hey, Lego the bird, Lego the bird, Lego the bird, Lego the bird, Lego the bird. Alright, rifle war, rifle war. Real gangsta not take certain dog. Rifle war, rifle war, rifle war. Make the dog them bad. Happiness, boy, we not in a long with stress. Gonna feel friend, gonna bad mind. We don't want no friendship from them. Sing again now. Happiness, boy, we not in a long with stress. Dance me a dance and I enjoy myself. If you want start off for your business.
Let me know. Let me know. They know my story. From old dog studio, I be hustle to walk. Say, do me and Siri. From old dog studio, we been hustle to walk. Say, do my people there, my people suffer. Them they pray for blessing. Hey, do my people there. Them they pray for blessing, for better living.
Ready. Everybody, you don't know you're tuning in to Gaylis and the Baddies, and this is our brunch Sunday. People, me are telling you, if you smell the food we are cooking at the kitchen right now. Oh my God. Oh my God. And you don't know the food is brought to us by D&K Catering. The bottom in our building right now.
I can't explain.
Okay.
I can't explain. Yeah.
Watch your style, everybody.
I'm feeling good tonight.
If you in the chat right now, start checking in so we can make y'all play. Because it's crazy over here. We got a lot of food. Wait till the camera come on. Y'all gonna be like, wow. 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 Jesus. That difference. People just checking. Who in that chat?
Angelina, you the cool in my
temperature. Them have food here, but oh God, I'm gonna see the food and smell it right now. Can't wait to get like by on the road so we can share the brunches, you know.
Angelina. Oh, me all down. Anytime when I see you for the club or the television, your body.
Ready? Okay.
You know I feel a vibe, you feel a vibe, so baby whine and buy me. Yeah, and I know you shy, but
everybody, let me go now.
On the low, on the low.
Like we see a smooth dance dead this Sunday. The food, I me mostly focus on, but we got like 2 main topics we about to hit. No, just to make some conversation while we eat. And we are kick off the show,
You the cool in my temperature. I know go fall young in never. So now me you could live forever. I'm a cocky no feeble letter. I'm a Angelina. I'm a Angelina. Oh no. So when I want to come out, make a signal you. When you want to request on me like I need that. I'm tryna put the ring on your finger too. And be a better guy, be a better guy.
Come in, get outside the chat, like the actual video. And you know, share with a friend.
On the low, on the low.
Bazigano. So great. I believe in my what your style, what your voice, what your style.
I feel like make a maintain. So for do I be father. How much you want cool me down. Whoa, cool me down. Yeah, cool me down. Whoa, cool me down.
Ready. People from the city food and the presentation. Yeah, wait. Yeah, Jenny, nice part. The menu bad. That's my favorite menu. This when they come to brunch, you know.
This one do me like Sunday. I'm on the skis for me. I'm on top of the for me. Cause the kids of my heart, I know you love me. She do me like Sunday. I'm on the skis for me. Give me kiss, my baby, love me. Promise me, say you gon' love me. Yeah, she bad. I'm on the shit bad. Oh, she bad. I'm my baby, me she bad.
This one I better do with the jabata. Me, I no get time, I did da. Dada cover my face, calling me la ba da. Biggie man, we know they wear a ba da. Tell me, my nigga, what's it gon' G-Wagon, all depend. Take your time, ride the whip. I no feet, die for nothing. My nigga, what's it gon' be? G-Wagon, all depend. Take your time, ride the whip. I no feet, die for nothing. Make you no say anything when you do, they must commend it. I can't come and keep myself. So anything when I do, I try to do on my way. I can't come and keep myself. Plenty so far we face. Just to make sure money day. But my people can go say, I know one buy, I know one die, I know one payment. I want enjoy, I want job life, I want buy motor, I want build house, I still want to know. Tell me, my nigga, what's it gon' G-Wagon, all the Bentley. The girl them, ride the boat. I know fit, die.
For like you give me love, oh. Now you the catch my shot, oh. For your sake, I go church, oh. Hey. We go drive around for my Porsche. Baby, pana, they say you like you all, I get you all. Baby, pana, anywhere that you go, I can follow you to go. Baby, pana, they say you like cassava, I get to big cassava. Hey, baby, pana, my love for you will never die, will never die. If I ever, oh baby, if I ever, baby you too sweet, if I ever. My baby dance it to the lagwaja. Make a take you to Babalada. If I ever, oh baby, if I ever. Baby, you too sweet, if I ever. My baby dance it to the lagwaja. Oh, make a take you to Babalada. So love is a beautiful thing. Can you they cool my temper? Love is a wonderful, tender feeling. You they give me ginger. So baby, dance it, dance it, dance. The beauty in your eyes, they give me life, oh, oh. I could give the love the thanks, so for the sake of love, oh. Baby, leave it up, leave it up, I never give it up, Baba. For your sake, I could kill you, show you love that you never seen before. For like you give me love, oh. Now you the catch my shot, oh. For your sake, I go church, oh. Hey. We go drive around for my Porsche. Go, yeah. Go, yeah.
Everybody watch I know.
Another man food is another man poison. Go, yeah. Monkey no fine, but in my mind like
we are getting ready for start off with Vybz right now.
You want come calculate my money. Go, yeah. You want to dance, so you want to shake, oh yeah.
Watch out.
Chop the rice and banana. I go do my best, go. Chop the way do one banga. But you don't start, though. Show your love for the matata. Slim daddy, I love my life, I love my life, I love my life. Yeah. Oh, Motala Jaya. Go. Rihanna make you always so. Go. Do your own, make I do my own. Them papa, all of them want to party. You know that I'm a big man, king harder than Jackie Chan. I'm only coming big band, so number one in your area. Sule, come play with me because your caro is my sister. Go, show you. Go, show you. Go shut it. Go shut it. Go shut it. Go shut it.
2 seconds, everything.
That mix here going with a vibe.
The kind of love I get for you now, I'm mad, am I too cost? He asked me waiting I love for life. I said waiting no go touch us.
Like we said, people, if you just now check it and drop a like outside of the chat, leave a chat, go like the actual video, and then you come back and comment and say done, and then we get you a plate, you see?
Say she like to dance a tonto, and then I make you conto. Baby girl, you the mommy, don't know. Baby girl, you the mommy, don't know. Oh, yo. She said she give me got to love and tell me say I really, really don't know. I get girl, she the mommy, don't know. I get girl, she the mommy, don't know. Oh, for your mata, mo fo. 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 My Adama, give me special love, mama, give me your lolly. 50 bottles for my baby, me lolly. 50 syrup for my baby, me lolly. Ooh yeah. Say my baby, give me special love until the night, me lolly. 50 syrup for my baby, me your lolly. 50 bottles for my baby, me your
food and then that we are talking about.
Bad man looking good in the
So people, if you could smell the food right now, me not tell no. Oh God.
Me got a girl on me bed right now. She says she know my name. She tell me, Ruga, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Me say no shit. Oh Lord, fly you to Maldives for a day, then we fly back quick. Then we take a quick jet, fly straight to Paris. You fucking with the creme de la creme. Say she never seen a guy like me. She confess. Say nobody hit it right like me. She confess. Bend down, get on your knees, girl, never digress.
Never digress.
She really want a flex with me. She wanna beg.
Where you not getting no food, you know, you're late.
Bad man looking good in the air. Bad man drip to the cup. Spot cars, pop and the rice pot. Bad man slick and you know. Bad man looking good in the air. Bad man drip to the cup. Spot cars, pop and the rice pot. Bad man.
Why never get the feeling? Baby, you know what the deal is. I know a way to go. Me in the mall for a vibe. I know you want to free it. All of these things revealing. Don't let me waste the time. Come along for the ride. And before you know, yeah, it's up in the air. You back it up right there. Show me your love and bring down waste of mine. You pretty like shine up in my face when you laugh at me. Your body tight, you it all for me. Falling our best line, man get text for now. Yeah, how we go down like kitty 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 kitty. We have a style like kitty 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 kitty. The way she go like kitty 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 kitty. Come and we jam like kitty 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 kitty. That's the vibe. Yeah, that's the vibe from the dead. Hit me with the one double at dead. Anywhere the girl them a dead there. When you're area, oh I. Baby, baby, come down we live it. Tell me when you wanna be lit up. Let's get hot off and it up. You know we like that, yeah. Cause we vibe on top. Yeah, we play every day. And we don't stop. Cause we got love to share, yeah, yeah. Oh, nah, nah. Girl, you are the ones that every day. Come here for the rum and the rendezvous. Keep it for me nice and steady. And we can jam like kitty 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 kitty. We have a style like kitty 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 kitty.
You are now listening to DJ Weapon Season Vibes.
Puff, puff, puff. Money, Mary Jane. I'm high on life. Wanna meditate. So allow me, make I enjoy life. Cause problem not the finish, oh eh. Every day different wahala. Problem not the finish, oh eh. Skibidi-bidi-bidi-da-da-di-day. I just wanna party every day. Skibidi-bidi-da-da-di-day. I just wanna party every day. So pass me the Dutchie. Pretty girl, come wind up your body. 10 toes, one girl, make it touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it. Pass me the Dutchie. Pretty girl, come wind up your body. 10 toes, one girl, make it touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it. Shut up and bend over. Aye. Let your back do the talking over. So back up and bend over. Let your back do the talking over. Say, I make it jump up, baby. I want to ride right here, baby. I want to dance and party to the rhythm of my body.
Billy. No, I eat the food, but me and them say me have to wait till the presentation ready. Them say we have to wait. Them say we have to wait. Never get a video of this and post it. We have to get a video of this and post it. Hold on, let me share that.
Can't seem to take my eyes off you, especially your bite and move. The way you roll that thing, me wanna roll that thing. Baby, let me take a look. Oh Lord, me want all the gas in the whole world. I know what I'm doing, so
what? So what if I do? She said, me got a woman on the bed. What if I do? Oh, my girlfriend says she wants me back on night too. What will I do? So me tell her say my car broke down at my tube. Girl, I'm so sorry. They want all the girls in the whole world. I know what I'm doing is so wrong. But since no man can focus, we definitely don't give a fuck. She said she really got a girlfriend. And so what if I do? She said, what? Watch out. What if I do? I am wayward. You like are the only way forward. Your vibe looking like two planets. You're not from the same world. Alright, girl, I am famous. Swear down, I'm a playboy too. And if you bust up my brain too much, I swear I feel square.
Beach. Big ways, fine face, 10 days. I don't dare wait for you, my charge. You want the phone, no case. I no go talk, Scarface for you, my charge. For you, my charge. Take me everywhere you want to go. Tell me everything I want to know. No lies, no lie. Yeah, run out, anyhow you want to run. Check out, you fire for cigar. No doubt. But you say, kill and call me. I'm getting money, biggie money. So what's fun? Booty risky, body whiskey. Get tipsy, but all the bar risky. Kill and call me. I'm getting money, biggie money. So what's fun? Booty risky, body whiskey. Get tipsy, but all the bar risky. Risky, yes, you're risky. You don't go 50-50. Risky, yes, you're risky. Your body risky. Yes, you're risky.
Me I go 50-50. I care for you more than my own self. Darling, I'll share with you. Walk on, baby. We can have a one night. They want the juggling to go on smooth, me not like.
We can have that one thing, or we can have everything.
If our hearts are pure. Wait till you see the food.
Girl, slow down.
Dog.
Girl,
feel like I'm gonna switch the baby.
Get to know you. Baby, I've been fantasizing, just looking in your eyes. You know I'm looking for more. And you know what I'm praying for. This kind of love.
Bucky, check what going up yesterday, please. Oh yeah, I think we'll go sit down. The camera right there, sir. Yeah, show you, sir. Huh? You just put that charger real quick. But we kick it off here, I said. I think I saw it as the right punai. Oh, so they make more colorful.
Oh, you say you want me to switch it?
Yeah, car.
Over there, sir.
Yeah.
Grab the pan there.
Car right here now. This one? Ready?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we can just. I got
Oh, that you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, car that since that's it already.
Come around like, want to play around like. This is so real, and I love how we feel. Love
You good now? Yeah, you look good now. We can have everything. Everything that I want you to. See you tomorrow. Just feel like it. You have some nice service for me. Alright, yeah, manager can see her. Yeah, you good over there, either one. Active up, we active up, we active up, we active up. People in the chat, like I said, go like the actual video, please, and thank you. I'm gonna go on with the vibes right now, like this. I up to you, you know. Fix the mic, put the mic in front of wife. No, just the whole thing. Bend, right there, yeah, just bend it over, right? No. I'm put it back over here. Alright, I got you. Ready for your wait, put that your turn. Yeah. Woo. Yo, look at look pretty. Yo, look at the camera, bro. Look at the camera, bro. Who hungry? Who hungry? Who hungry? Who hungry? Jeez. People, we're there again, another episode of Gaylis and the Baddies. And today is first Sunday, brunch Sunday. And you don't know, this your boy Gaylis.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my camera out so I can record the good food that's in front of me.
Do your thing.
It's Nija. Hey guys.
Yeah, and our beautiful guest
Duchess. Hi.
From
Hi,
which is our main sponsor for every episode, but mainly for our first episode, which is Brunch Sunday. So, and their business is obviously D&K Catering. When I don't know, say I'm always a sponsor. From we start the first show until them they are vibe with me. But shout out our other co-hosts that can't make it in today, Boogie the Barber, Jenny and
Sione.
Yeah, shout out to, I know they probably in the chat tuning in either way, but you know, shout out to them. And we don't think we have no events, so we have shout out today and all that. Anybody got any birthdays, anything they wanna shout out?
April, no. I don't have any birthdays in
All right,
April.
cool. So as me I say, we have since already shout out the first main sponsor, D&K Catering. Shout out to One Love Window Cleaning. Shout out to New York Stylies. Yeah. And shout out to the Livevybz production. You don't know that. And yeah, we're just gonna start off with the food. So it's not just.
Yeah. So what did you make for us today?
Just tell us what going on and we could get in nitty gritty.
All right, we got some of the favorites, which is the aki and sawfish with the food, the dumplings and banana and potato, sweet potato dashin, right? And then we did a classic. We did the cheesy grits with the scrambled eggs and turkey sausage with a little bit of vegetable on top, like thyme and parsley, stuff like that.
The garnish.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then, let's see. Oh, yeah. We had to throw a twist in there, as usual. We did the aki and sawfish on a waffle sandwich.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that should be pretty yummy and fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
it looks. The presentation is amazing.
Yeah, I tell you.
It's really good.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
and I mean, like the grass table too. It's tough. everything fine, but people be just there most of it. Like, but while we're gonna be before we even get this, so Happy New Year, Happy Spring, all of that outside. I take time get warm. We get a little better weather, so we're gonna get to be, our spirits gonna be more positive. Hopefully with sunlight and all of that shit and warm weather. And so, like I said, the two topics we're gonna touch on today while we engage in this delicious food. We're gonna talk about abuse, all different types of abuse and stuff. Mainly because I saw this video of this famous YouTuber. I don't know if y'all see it on the internet. I think his girl hit the camera and caught him. Yeah, and it's going viral. So that's one of the reasons why I wanna touch on the abuse topic. And the second part of the show, we're going to talk about what does we outside mean? What does that mean? I feel like everybody got their own meaning to it. But me personally, I feel like all of the women them have one meaning to it. I can't speak for human them. So we get into that later. But for now, right now, I think we're going to make the plates first because I want to sit down and not have to get up in the middle of the conversation. So yeah. I feel like we should go ahead and get... So... People on the set, if you don't want to play it, come get it now. And, make the plate and get to it.
Yes.
Okay, come give us some music real quick. Make them play it here real quick for everybody. Yeah, just give us some because Nigeria, you consume something now, you're good.
Yeah, no, I'm going to get some grits. I can't eat nothing else.
This was for you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to eat some.
Hey, here you go.
Yeah, I'm allergic to seafood.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll make sure.
No seafood touched your food.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
The one on the waffle, it don't got no saltfish in it. It's just aki.
This?
You can eat that, yeah.
Is it the top or the bottom?
All of them.
All of
so
them.
You can try
What
this.
is aki?
It's our national fruit.
That's Niger.
It's our national fruit.
I know aki and saltfish, y'all eat that together, but I never had it because it's always together.
Right.
So. Okay.
It looks like eggs, but tastes like lobster.
Shark box, you can't get that serving spoon.
Wait, the aki?
The yellow.
It tastes like lobster? Oh, okay.
You taste it, you're going to have a different.
You look so nervous. You look nervous.
Right, because you don't do the seafood, right. But it doesn't, it's not fishy.
Some people make it with chicken,
What? The aki?
Yeah, make it with chicken bites, like chicken bites.
Yeah.
But what is it made with?
Now he just made it with veggies.
Oh, with vegetables? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Right, it's not seafood.
Okay.
Okay, you have it?
No, I'm going to start with this.
No, man, I want to come myself serving them. People,
I don't eat grits no more because my mom ain't here to make them.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? Nobody grits like moms, for real.
Oh, God.
When she made them, like on Saturdays?
No, she didn't make it for Sunday morning before we go to church.
Yeah.
Some bacon, blueberry muffins. I'm scared. I'm so scared. I'm gonna try it.
Wait, no, Jay. Oh, you're not touching it.
Oh, no.
You're good. You just use that.
Alright, cool.
Once you're not touching, none of this. For her, you good. Once if I dump in nothing you touch, you can use it. You can pick up one, pick one up.
Hey, babe, make me a plate.
What you want?
I want some grits, a little grits, and I want some aki saltfish. And a sausage. A little bit. Yeah, we should drain it. And a little bit of grits. Like a spoonful. Yeah, I look good. Thank you. And a sausage. Yeah.
I love grits.
There you go. Thank you.
Bucky, we don't talk about him hungry, about hungry and not move.
So what's the yellow stuff? Is that eggs?
That's Aki.
Oh,
That's the fruit.
Okay, that's the aki. Okay, and then it's just like what, onions, peppers. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Maybe I should try the aki first.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Let me get this out the way because we have a lot to talk about. Who don't big?
Yeah, we're coming here to our customers, you know.
Maybe you can wait a little bit before you finish it, so you can be sure you're not having a reaction.
Yeah, reach me up there.
Okay, not what I expected it to taste like.
What do you think it tastes like?
It tastes good.
So
I don't. Huh?
First time you try.
Bucky, I'm allergic to seafood, and you guys always make it with saltfish, so I never tried it.
I get you. I understand it.
Anytime y'all make it, y'all always make it with saltfish.
Well, now you know you could make without salt.
Yeah.
Just have to know to do it.
That's why I didn't really know what it was, because all I know is aki and saltfish.
Hand in hand.
It got a little spice to it, like something. It tastes good.
Shut down. Turn around to the camera real slow. Catch the logo. Out there.
Oh, he gotta lift it up.
Ain't good, man.
How is something there?
Hey, babe.
Turkey sausage. Turkey sausage.
What's the yellow thing?
Grits, bro. Egg.
Babe. Camera. Babe. You get my drink?
Drink? You want what or you want that?
No lie. No go lie.
Like one pre-intermission, you know? You go your juice, baby.
Thank you.
Oh, what's that? That's different from the carrot juice.
Yeah, that's that's one of the healthy juice.
That's the ulcer juice. So it has like fruits in it or vegetables in it. So like people that have ulcer, you know, sensitivity of the stomach.
Okay.
So that the fruits that we use, they're gentle.
Okay.
We researched it and made sure that it's gonna be something that's soothing to the stomach.
Okay.
And maybe offer some little healing, minerals, you know, vitamins.
Okay.
We make a lot of juices like that, like depression
This
juice
one called
and headache juice. Chill.
Okay.
This one, so it make you feel like you chilling, like you laid back, like you ready for the vibes. So
Okay.
got upbeat fruit in it that kind of give you that.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay.
Like a day off of work or something.
Yeah. Okay. No alcohol are in the juices.
None of the juices.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Only
Except for the carrot. Yeah.
Bunch. Yeah.
So you know what always I create something, you know, with the camera there.
Right, so watch, okay.
Oh, what? Oh man, he done made something else. What's that?
Oh yeah. Chat. They've never seen
Look,
that.
Yo, Bucky.
Turn on the music there.
Bucky. This is better than the virus.
What are all this? Yo, look at the shape of the waffle. W presentation. I don't know where I go with the snips. Yeah, teeth all the snips. I'm still on.
Who knows the waffle and Aki with a bad so?
We are changing the brunch game, you know?
You're cute now.
So,
Alright, one-on-one then, guys.
Go on the road.
you said aki is a fruit, right?
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be salty, not sweet.
It depends on you make it.
Okay. So some people make it sweet. Okay.
Jay,
You see?
you should talk about this a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna pick you up.
This is one of the reasons why the food tastes so good. So we invent This is a natural vegetable where you can use for your food.
Kind of like, it looked like a sofrito kind of.
Natural ingredients, no MSG and no sodium.
Okay.
Just regular. Spice, you can put it on anything. Fish, any type of food, you can mix it in. This a part of the thing we're mixing it today. Ackee and saltfish, everything we mix it. So, we're going to have it available, but you know, we have to come showcase it first place at Livevybz. You understand?
Yeah.
Everything go already. So chat. Later we're going to see it on the net as well, you see me? So follow DMK Catering. I want to get more information, alright?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's giving like sofrito, like the Spanish mix that they use. Okay. Oh, I'm going to have to get some of that.
No, let you know, dog. The food, remember, focus. There's a focus, chat. Focus. All right, now. Oh my God.
Could you have me a water, please?
The waffle Ackee.
Thank you.
Let me just pass. Hey, what?
I'm screaming.
It just look good enough.
Yeah.
Alright. Yep, I'm gonna take a bite.
Big ass bite.
I'm so scared.
Oh man, trust me.
No seafood, right?
None.
Okay.
Boss said no seafood, you know, so you're allergic. Like,
No. Yeah,
I'm good.
Okay.
Just fishy.
Okay.
Chat with a sad, you know. When it's just a
It's very sad, man. It's very sad.
You don't tell them to pull up already, so
Yeah, man.
first serve, you know.
Them have to like the video and comment down and share it.
Yeah, and share it to whatever.
And you get a plate.
Yeah, that's done right.
Oh God, people, if you're not going to understand. No, sir. People, I'll be back. This is an intermission. Football like what? You know, you try the waffle. I'm gonna leave. This on the carrot punch a week.
Your friend beans to pull up back, man. We want it.
No forward, man.
Beans, yeah. We are not to miss it.
What is the stuff at the bottom? Dumplings?
Yeah.
And
Banana.
what's that?
It's a yam.
Oh, okay. I am full.
Alright, man, take one more bite. And we're ready up there. Woo! This is too damn good. This is too damn good.
Yeah, it was
You
good.
have to focus. Alright, people. Let's get to it right now. Woo! I feel like we just won a marathon. I feel like if success didn't have a real taste, you know, they say you can taste success. If it have a real taste, this would be it. Jaja. I want now is a cloud. We just lay down pan. But people, alright. Alright, let's start rolling ball now. So, first topic we're getting out of the way is abuse. We know there's all different types of abuse. But we could start by listing out some of the main ones. And if there's any that I don't know, maybe y'all can teach me. So I feel like one of the main ones obviously is physical abuse.
Emotional.
Emotional.
Mental.
Wouldn't that be emotional too?
Well, the emotions is the heart.
Yeah, I feel like psychological, like it's like the mental, like when people play like mind games on you, like.
Okay, so physical, emotional, mental. What else we got?
Financial.
Financial abuse. Okay, true.
There's a such thing as like elder abuse, child abuse.
Keep going there. That's what I'm saying. And this as much as we can, because we got a whole range we could.
There is like a. I don't want to say like health, but like not intentionally not giving someone like the proper care. Like I can't think of the word for that, but
negligence. No,
that's a
a
description word.
Right. So.
But yeah, something like that. Yeah. Those are all the ones I can think of off the top of my head. You got any?
I think you said most of them. But I think that, like, abuse can pretty much touch almost every or any subject, right?
True. Yeah.
Right? Anything that can be taken advantage of.
Yeah, it's a form of abuse. Yeah. Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah, so like I said, I saw the video. I don't remember who. I don't know the YouTubers, but everybody's saying they're famous YouTubers.
Okay, I didn't see this.
And this guy, when I say,
oh yes, I saw that.
I think other female tried to interview
break it up. Yes, and he still was. Yes,
just went back crazy.
Yes.
But when it comes to physical abuse and female as a man, I definitely don't stand for it. But I got my breaking points. Don't hit me in my face and don't try to hit me in my nuts. I won't punch you, but I will slap you. If you acting like you don't got no sense and I'm trying to protect myself, you know what I mean? In a sense, but you got to get me there. And I know how to, but they call it verbal jujutsu, how to not get it physical.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because I've been trained to be top flight security, so.
And I feel like there's also like, there's a difference between like you trying to protect yourself and abuse.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I have to see that you're trying to hurt me intentionally, and then I have to protect myself.
You have to react. Yeah.
But other than that, I don't understand how you could let words as a man get you to a point to.
When you can just up and walk away.
Yeah, granted, we all know words carry weight, but still, you know, y'all get what I'm saying? Though?
Yeah.
To actually just go crazy, and I'll be trying to fathom. It just isn't, but so when it comes to physical abuse, people, we don't for it. We don't stand for it at all. From either side of the sexes, we don't stand for it because. Ladies tend to push men too. For some reason, I don't know why. When they know once you push that man, he black out. When y'all know that, that's when y'all tend to push him. Just so y'all can turn around and say, oh. And I don't get, for the women who do that, I would say. So it comes from both sides of the spectrum when it comes to physical abuse. We don't stand for it. We don't want it any type of way. So as far as that, I feel like we knocked that out. So emotional. Everybody knows the whole break a heart stuff.
No. I mean, breaking somebody's heart, that's not, I don't feel like that's really what emotional abuse is considered. I feel like emotional abuse is maybe like saying things to hurt a person's feelings. Like continuously, you are intentionally saying things to hurt a person's feelings, like, or make them feel some type of way about what they're doing, or like, I feel like that's more of an emotional abuse. Trying to make someone saddened all the time, like, you know, you're always down. on them. There is never a happy medium or a up.
So, all right. So when it comes to abuse, do y'all think the abuser is aware, or is it like a phase where they? Because in some case, like, what they call it, bipolar.
But that's totally different. That is a mental illness.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It could it be stretched to that point where you don't? Do you know? Like, I'm trying to ask, do the men know, like, that after this your life could possibly be over, even if you just hit her once? You know what I mean? So I feel like it's some type of bipolar. So the woman, like, is triggered by some type of PTSD, whatever they got in a relationship going on. Because I really can't fathom how they just...
All men that abuse are not bipolar.
That's what I'm trying to chalk it up to.
Yeah. But that's what I'm telling you. That's not it. So you can't chalk it up to that because that's not it. A bipolar is literally a mental illness that you are diagnosed with. There are some people who are just mean, nasty individuals.
So you don't think that's a mental illness?
No, it's not. It's not a medical mental illness. No, you just would, like, I don't know, but there's mean people out there, Jay.
But I feel like that's a mental illness when you when you just want to hurt people.
Yeah.
That's just, you know, I should say there's mean.
It's just mean people. It's just there's not good people out there. It's just like saying murderers. That's a mental illness. Like, no, some people just choose to kill. It's just like saying somebody going and kidnapping a child is a mental illness. No, there's just some people that are, exactly.
And that's a mental illness.
It's not.
I feel like any behavior outside of how you're supposed to program naturally and to make the society you're in.
Some form of mental
illness.
Yeah.
That itself is not.
Like, to wake up and just want to hurt or kill or whatever extreme they want to go to, I feel like your brain got to be tweaked slight. Like, they dropped you somewhere along your...
Right.
No, I get what Nigel's saying, but I'm just trying to say, if we really think about it, for them to wake up and choose to be, I'm gonna trip this guy down the hallway today, or go bully somebody for no reason. I feel like your brain has to be wired ass backwards or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, okay, so I see it as just like unmanaged anger issues, right? And I don't necessarily believe that a person just wake up and decide to be, you know, a killer, a murderer, or whatever. But I think that it's something that maybe started from a long time ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just growing up in mom and dad house, right? And just because that behavior or that need or desire wasn't managed or wasn't helped, it's just kind of something that just grew up. You know, like sometimes you'll see somebody act a certain type of way. It's like it's a kid and you don't correct it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just let it continue on.
Big problem later on.
Now they grown.
Yeah.
Acting up. You know, talking, you know, other side of the neck, basically, right? Being disrespectful.
Yeah.
Right? I'm not your mom, I'm not your dad. I'm not going to go for that. Who you talking to, right? Now you about to be checked, right? But now, because like when they was a kid, they knew that if mom or dad started yelling or they wasn't going to be able to get what they want or go a certain place, you know, they know how to act up, right? So now they grown. They acting up, right? Maybe took an axe and started to chop up their girlfriend, right? Real talk. It happens, right? Go to the college and chop up the girlfriend and mad, right?
Yeah.
Because she didn't answer the phone.
Right.
Right?
Right?
Yeah. Anything goes, they believe. People, right? Yeah, nah.
Yeah. 100%.
She hit it on the head because, like, you can look at it on the other side. Like a person that's sheltered, somebody that's kept in the house, the nerds, the church goers. You know, it's not a guarantee that they're going to be good people. Or,
yes,
you know,
exactly.
They have a higher chance of being a doctor because, hey, they would go to school this time, you know what I'm saying? Structure.
Yeah.
They might still, you know what I mean? They might not be presidents, but they have a higher chance of not being in trouble because they were told, hey, these are the consequences that goes with
guess it goes with that. So they might not be. They might end up being a regular person in life. They might not be. Might not be.
So basically, you're saying the people who come out with most of these problems is like too sheltered.
No,
that's what you're saying.
It's a combination of you're bringing up nature versus as I said, you grew up, who grew you?
Yes, yes.
No, I disagree because you have some people where they had no idea. The person or the kid, the sibling, brother, uncle, whatever, they just devious and they just know how to not let them family know that side of them, and the family be catch off guard. So me not really fully agree when you say how they when it comes to like if you're raised in a like abusive situationship, I can see how that roll over into your adult life, but it could be
exactly. It doesn't have to be that. It could be something as simple as
a curfew.
Say like there's multiple kids in a family and one kid felt like, oh well, my sibling was getting more love, more shine than I was when I was a kid. Like now they done grown up with this hatred in their heart, and they feel like they gotta do X, Y, and Z, and this, that, and the third. Whatever that crime is.
Yeah, that's great because
and that's not a mental illness.
I'm glad you made this said that specific thing because the topic of abuse, like we said, we could go anywhere with it, like you said. So I want to take it to keep it in family. Mm-hmm. Since you said let's talk about what type of abuse family, obviously physical, anything, but how does it affect us going out type of shit. That's what I want to kind of keep it right here for a little bit.
Okay, well,
so for me at least, I didn't grow up in an abusive family to say, but where I would say I was abused is where they were scared of the outside world. They were like, yo, don't have friends, be home at this time type of vibe. And till I grew up enough where I could take a chance on my own, and I was like, it's not that bad. I see where they're saying, but they're just going from what they hear. They didn't really experience it for themselves. Yeah. It's most of the situations would be you have to be there and make the decision then.
Yeah, but I don't think that's abuse, though. That's not abuse.
It's some kind of abuse, because me not knowing how to go out and socializing in the world properly.
That's not abuse.
I feel like when you holding somebody back from, I feel like that's growth.
Yeah, that's not abuse, though.
That's some kind of abuse.
Let's look up. Yeah, exactly.
I feel like I'm just giving an example. I feel like that's some kind of abuse.
This is a form of,
let's look up the actual definition.
Mental illness? No, it's just how you feel like.
Alright, so you, wait, your people in my raise you, right?
Yeah.
Them not travel go nowhere. Yeah. They matter say everywhere outside out here they bad.
Okay, listen. Let's
and then you go make better of yourself and do more and see more for yourself.
Let me say the definition of abuse, because I don't think you fully understand the definition of abuse.
No,
that is just like what you just said. They were holding you back from seeing the outside world, and that's more of a protection mechanism of a parent. That's not abuse. So abuse is the improper use of something. That's one form.
Improper use of their power.
No.
Okay. That's your opinion, though.
Cruel and violent treatment of a person or animal. The use of something to a bad effect for a bad person. Purpose for a bad person. Your parents weren't telling you no, don't go outside for a bad reason. They were telling you to protect you, not
because they didn't know no better.
Exactly. But that's not abuse.
But majority of the time, themselves don't even know. So where it could be a chance where they
do know to an extent. That's why they're trying to protect you.
That's what I said earlier, which I said to an extent. They know to an extent, but to experience what they're telling you not to go, sometimes it's not turn out to be as bad as it is. And for me, I say there's opportunity in everything. You just got to know who you are and who you let lead you to whatever this opportunity is, type of vibe. Mm-hmm. Where for and when I say abuse, I'm not saying like it's just a form of abuse for them. If you don't know,
so what form of abuse would you consider that?
If they don't see no good in it.
What form of abuse would you consider?
That's what I'm trying to say.
Because it's not abuse, Jay.
Right.
it's not abuse. That's why you can't.
If you holding somebody back from something that you don't know, I feel like that's some form of abuse.
But no, they're not holding you back though. They were just trying to protect you.
But it's a holdback. But when I went out there,
they were trying to protect you from the outside world. Like they didn't say if you go outside, I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna whoop you. Like
I mean, they made threats of this shit, but I'm just saying, bro. It's just.
Yeah,
but like I'm saying,
rules and regulation, a protection mechanism of a parent.
All I'm saying, if we followed the protocol from our grandparents and parents,
so we need to hear from someone.
No, that's
who,
what I'm saying. Everybody's open. It's open conversation.
I know it is from a mother's point of view. Like,
okay, cool. All right, so I find myself in the middle of the conversation because I can see it from both sides.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I think, like, if a person is, like, preventing you from doing something because of their past experience, that's just based upon their experience and their love for you to protect you because they want to preserve the relationship and keep you safe.
There's nothing negative behind it, right?
It's not. That's not mental abuse.
Exactly.
But at the same time, a person that teaches another person, don't talk to them, don't go over there.
Yeah.
You know, because they feel some type of way. That's a form of abuse, like in their relationship. They're abusing. You know what I'm saying? Like their their words and relationship. Like, okay, telling you something that isn't the truth or isn't the whole story. You know what I'm saying? Like not allowing you to be your best self. You know, that's, we call it shiesty, right? That's that funny business, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But we wouldn't say that about mom and dad.
Yeah.
But you understand, right? Yeah. No, so I get it. You know, it's funny too because.
But I feel like with that, there's a negative connotation behind that. Though. When a parent is doing something for a child, I don't feel like there's a negative connotation behind that, and that's what makes it not abuse, because it's like they're doing that to protect, not because they don't want you to not have relationships with people or not be a part of the outside world. It's just at this point in time, I know what the outside world is like, and I don't want you in that because I'm scared of what is going to happen. It's not, there's no negative connotation behind that. Like, no, is it right? No, because, you know, we're all human and we need to experience things for ourselves, you know, but as far as it being abuse, it's meant to be, you know, it's supposed to be something good. You know, it's not, but it's supposed to be. That's what it's supposed to look like, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I have a story, like, of how, like, the situation, like, as being a parent, I was trying to be safe and preventative, but after hearing the words how my son responded at a later time in his life, I realized that it was kind of turned into something else. And what it was is that, you know, I always used to tell him, you know, when you're walking down the street, always look behind you. You know, make sure nobody getting close, you know, and that everything is all good in the atmosphere. Just check a couple times. So, you know, now he's older and we was just walking up to the house and I had said it again. And he just came out of nowhere and he was like, Ma, we right here in the suburbs. Well, I'm looking out for it. Like, you know, the loudest thing we hear is maybe a car driving down the street, you know, and not one of them cars where the muffler broken, just, you know, a regular car just driving nice and smooth. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I just told you that always since you was little, whatever. So coming as the mom, I was just trying to teach him to be smart and watch out for himself, because I don't want nobody to try to kidnap him or sneak up on him. You know what I'm saying? And he don't get a chance to turn around and protect himself. But I saw, according to how he responded and the tone in his voice, that it was becoming like traumatic for him. For me to always keep pressing that to him, like watch out, like be afraid, be scared, don't trust nobody, you can't trust people, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And he wanted to, I think he just kind of just wanted to relax, just be okay. You know what I'm saying? Like be aware, but not always on edge. Like I might have to kill somebody today, or it might be my last. You know what I mean?
So when you take that and add that to the YNs now, that's the mentality they were taught to. You can't trust these niggas to always watch your back. Even your own niggas you're not supposed to trust. So at the end of the day, they could turn around and take out their friend just from them feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Or having the wrong thoughts. So
which is another form of a protection mechanism. It's different from abuse.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. For example, her telling her son that, I'm pretty sure for her to say that is probably, I don't know your upbringing, but you had been in an environment where you were taught that same. So
yes.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying when it came to like my grandparents and my parents, and it's they only could tell me as far as they knew or how much they knew, and I'm like, times are kind of different. What you're saying is not wrong, but it only went to this extent. But when you go over this line, it's totally different.
Yeah.
So when we were battling with that until I got an old enough age where I could go stay on my other side of the family, where all the adults were in America. It was just me and my older sister and we had to know how to be tough, lock up the house, just make sure when we coming home nobody behind us and stuff like that, because we don't know we're the only one there. So. But other than that, we really know that nobody really care about you like that unless you put yourself out to be cared about like that. You know what I mean? And my family was, both sides of the family was like that, respectfully. But because the adults were going, like I said, we had time to grow up and understand life different. Like all this crazy shit that we had a house and the upstairs was like, we had a balcony upstairs, and they used to always say, lock the top of the upstairs, lock the top of the upstairs, and we. One night we fell asleep and left the rope when they were on there. We just like, when we thought about it, the house was so tall, who the hell was going to climb? How they going to climb up there? Unless they some ninja when they done back in the day, you know what I mean? And even if then we could hear it because it's mad grill. You know, Jamaica, stay with the grill them. So you would have had to hear something pinging on it and stuff in the houses. So when we thought about it, like, yo, they had to grew up in some times for...
Let me ask you this, not to cut you. Because I get what you're saying, but... You're arguing that what you learn, does the teaching that you got ever failed you, even though you don't think you have to use it on your daily life? Do you feel like you ever failed you, or it's total nonsense?
I didn't, that's what I said. Up to a certain extent, they're correct. Nobody said what they told us was wrong. Yeah. All these are good traits, but it becomes trauma if you're not in the same environment.
Nah, I don't think
so. You feel like you were traumatized by that?
Yeah, because I was like, if I followed most of what they said, I would have not had friends or they don't bring nobody to your house, all of that shit. Like don't trust nobody but family. That's all they used to say. Like I remember one time I was sick in school. I was out for like a week, and some of my friends got where I live from my mom out into town, because you know my mom a people person too. So they got my address. And coming up the house, and I hear my grandma outside like, yo, who are these schoolgirls walking up here like? And they came and said, yo, we came to visit him because he was sick. And she turned their ass around like, we don't have people coming to our house. Like, and I used to be like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I mean? It's not like it was grown people like she could be feared of overpowered. It was just people coming to check on me because I was sick. And I could never understood what the mentality behind that was type of vibe. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe something happened in their past where they would, but them telling you that, and me growing up looking at like anything could happen to anybody, especially in America, where people used to always ask me like, why all my friends got keys to my house? Because I don't know what could happen. And if they can't get in, I know they're the type of like, I'm about to go home. So I'd rather them get in. Oh, he's here or whatever. All right, cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's just my time. And it's all up to your discretion with what they teach you, how to trust people.
Yeah.
So you grow up knowing that off instinct and based on why they tell you to act like that. So your trust for people goes a little bit more, you know what I mean? It takes a longer time than the average person that's used to socializing.
I also feel like that's based off different parenting styles as well.
Yes.
Like, because your family may not have experienced anything. I mean, I know that. So I can speak on being raised by my mom. My mom grew up in Florida where she had to wear dresses down to her ankles and you know, she had to be home by a certain time. She wasn't allowed to hang out with boys. She had to go to church every day. Like, you know, my mom didn't raise us like that. We didn't have to wear dresses down to our ankles and, you know, stuff like that. Even though that's how she was brought up, that's not how she raised us to be. Like, that changed her, and she was like, I'm never gonna raise my kids like this, because I want my kids to be able to make their own decisions, and I want them to be able to experience things. So like, I guess it all depends on the person as well, and how you perceive things and how you let things affect you. Like, you know, how you decide to take what you've been taught and apply it to your life. Exactly. Because my mom, the way my mom was raised was not anything how she raised us. And I mean, we still came out pretty good.
Yeah,
it's just from how she was raised, you know, the things that she would tell me, you know, that my grandparents would make her do and stuff like that. Like, she would never do that to, you know, like, and I couldn't even imagine. I mean, if that's how we were raised, that's just how we were raised. But
I got a funny question for everybody, because everybody got a parent. You ever hear your parents complaining about stuff their parents used to make them do and how they used to hate it, but then they turn around doing it the same exact way to you, and you looking at them like, my nigga.
Yeah.
Like, I thought we was on this. I thought we was here.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
And then when you point it out, they just looking dumb, arguing to you. Like, you know what? You got it.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
For sure. So.
Yeah. I was gonna say also, I think that like, so as far as like parenting in the home and dealing with the conversation about mental abuse or not, I think like, you can always find like the history at the very beginning. Like, I think everything starts at the very beginning. So like before our parents was mothers and fathers, they were kids in somebody else's home growing up. Somebody else was the mother and father, right? They grew them. So, you know, and then they grew us, right? So, you know, I think like overall as a parent, you probably had some experiences. Like, I know earlier you had said something about who's gonna climb up the side of the house up to the porch. It's too high. You have to be a ninja man. But I believe I've seen a ninja man before.
Yeah,
you know?
no, for real.
For real, like more than once, as a matter of fact. You know, I've seen it. You know, if somebody want to climb up, they can climb up.
No,
and I don't mean with no special tools coming up. Oh, I've seen it. So it can happen. It has happened, right, in life, right? But
that's why we have parents.
That's why we have parents.
Parents think about things like that. As a child, that's what you're thinking. Like, ain't nobody gonna climb up there until that one day somebody do. Yeah.
This is the one time we talking about. We ain't talking about like every. You can leave that door open, or you can leave that porch door unlocked, like 5 days out of the week, and nobody come. But on that 5th day, that's the day we talking about. And that's the day it's a problem. You know, because we gonna be like, we told you. You know, but at the same time, I think that as just as being a individual, and or as being as a parent, you have to be open minded to new information and growth, right? Like, you know, I know, like for me, you know what I'm saying, I came through the hood. I grew up in the hood, so I'm used to, you know, I'm used to safety measures that you would take in the hood, right? So I guess, you know, when you in certain places, a certain atmosphere, you can relax a little bit more, maybe, right? And that's okay. That's cool, because you can't be on edge if you're gonna have relationships with other people, right? Business relationships or just growth, right? You got to know how to relax, right? How to chill, right? But at the same time, you have to be ready for anything, because you know we could all be in a bougie place right now, just chilling, relaxing. And what if something happened? What if something go off? What if it's a bomb, right? What if it's some emergency? I'm gonna be able to fall back on what my mom taught me. You know, that crazy talk, right? Right? I'm gonna know what to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying that so y'all, if anything happen, y'all don't follow me, right? Because I don't like y'all ever heard like
every person
Like somebody, there was a fight going on, or some shooting. Some people run towards it.
Yeah.
Right? But they be like, black people always run the other way. But, you know, I know to run the other way. It's nothing to see. It's something to catch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's like true.
Nah. Yeah. So, you know, you just, you grow from it. Like, I mean, even for myself, like raising, you know what I'm saying, like my children, even my little baby girl, Magico, I didn't keep everything that I had, that I was taught growing up. I changed things around. But, you know, it's my time now, so I'm supposed to be able to do that, right?
Yeah.
And I even, you know, even sometimes me and her dad will sit and talk with her and ask her, you know, her thoughts on a certain subject.
Yes.
What do you think about that? Right? Yeah. Because, you know, we don't know everything. And sometimes, as being like the older person, right, the adult, and then there's a child, you may not be as in touch with how things working out, how they do things right today, right? So it's good to hear their perspective.
Yeah, because times have changed.
Times have changed.
Times have changed.
And you want to be current, and you don't want to lose your place, right?
A kid like how your grandma used to raise you.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's when, so it come,
yeah.
So it come back to kind of what I was trying to say, like with time, like like with how they used to teach us, I was like, yo, stuff are different now, you know what I mean? So, so basically, wrap up to what I was saying. You just answered it with.
I get what you're saying, but just so like you do is have an extra strict household.
Yeah.
No,
abuse. No, wasn't abuse.
I feel like it's just an extra strict household.
So I feel like
but me not say when me I say abuse.
Now he's trying to change it.
No, me not changing it. Me I say it's abuse, but me not saying it's extreme abuse. I'm just saying it could fall under the umbrella of abuse, because like
I don't think it falls under the umbrella
if
either.
your parents is telling you their only source, for example, their only source of transportation is a bicycle, and then you go out there and know you could get an Uber, why you tell me you only ride a bike the whole day when I could have got to work quicker? And that goes for me going out to meeting people and letting people know, and people like, oh, I'll give you a ride to
Anybody
school.
in the chat
You know,
saying
little stuff
anything?
like
No.
that.
Let me tune in. Let me tune in and see. Because I still don't think, I still would not consider that abuse. Like, I still don't consider that abuse.
All right. Let's try to find out.
But,
all right, so
let me. I want you to ask you this. Based on your growing up, and based on what Naja's saying, it wasn't no negative towards it, right? Because what I'm going to ask you now is, look at you now. You got your social skills is great. You got a lot of friends. Look at your relatives. How much of your relatives to make you say, yo, got caught up in some scamming scheme, or got, you know what I'm saying, got backdoored, or, you know what I'm saying, got kidnapped, or, you know what I'm saying, the percentage of that was going to be way less because of that upbringing that you got.
And think about, now you're a dad. Think about you as a dad. Yeah. What are you going to tell baby girl when she gets old enough to start talking and you wanting to go outside and stuff? Like, so I was yo, Bucky.
What he's saying is just
times have changed.
Times change, brother.
Yeah.
So,
and I would consider it abuse if, like, say your family was locking you in the house and telling you, like, oh, you can't go outside, you can't have friends, you know, like, that's traumatizing.
I know
you
people,
can't.
I know abuse.
Yeah, like that is like
abuse.
And not even like physically, but like you know, they got certain locks on the doors and stuff like that. They can't physically get outside to go and mingle and stuff. Like, you went to school, you wasn't homeschooled, so you could talk to people just because your parents were telling you, oh, don't do that. You still did it because you were in that environment. They didn't make you homeschool. Like, they didn't homeschool you and keep you in the house. Like, you know, like, you still had those opportunities to do that. That was just what they were teaching you because that's what they believed in. Like, you know, back home, that's what y'all believe in. Like, and it's not just your family. Jamaican culture. I feel like. Yep. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, that's a majority of Jamaican.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, some of them more shit. No, bro, you ain't had, yo. I know a dude that live in a Waterford scheme. This is a scheme that it's not the hood, but it's close to the hood. The hood right there. Anyways, I know somebody that it's a grown. At my time, I mean, a boy, but he's a grown dude. I think he was like, I think arts. School at it's like community
school
college
of
here.
the trade
it's
school.
Like community college here. He was going to that type of school. But I remember me and my friend played ball, and when he's coming home, we would have to low key. We would literally stop and watch him walk because we would know he has a specific route that his dad told him he has to walk to get home. And if you got off that route for some reason, he thinks that his dad is gonna know, and his dad is at home. Get a haircut at home. Like you never see him unless he's walking home from school. And he literally takes the same exact path. Like, he ain't talking to you. Like, you could tell that he's actually sheltered. Like, you're not getting no social contact unless he's, you know what I'm saying? He still got a chance to talk to people when he's walking home, but, like, he had routes, and he stick to those. And it kind of goes to what you're saying. That's abuse because in his head, he literally is conditioned into a way that, hey, I am not going against this. You know what I'm saying? And that's what if he were talking about that makes sense. That's abuse. Because he couldn't go outside. He couldn't socialize. I don't know what's going on inside the house, what kind of punishment he gets for if he breaks that rule. Mm-hmm. But he was in line. He was in line, literally.
Yeah.
Like, you know
and then I also think, like, say if you were back in Jamaica and you were being taught that, like, the culture is different there. Would you think you would have had a problem, or you would have thought of it as traumatic if you was back home and you were being taught that compared to being in America?
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. It was back there when.
But they came from your family was in Jamaica, so they're teaching you what they know back home. They're not gonna come to America and automatically pick up the American way of life.
But that's what I'm saying. All of this happened there, and once I moved from the sheltered home into this house where me and my sister, I was able to, for example, say I'm chilling at my sister and I could go to another town just to see if what they saying is what it is. Yeah. And then you go to find out, it's a certain side of the town. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that town, basically they would say, don't go to the east side. And that's all they would say, and that's the stigma. They would tell me, if you ever cross that line downtown.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you go over there, it's just... And there's a lot of good... you know what I mean? So it's just up to... Like I'm saying, they didn't do enough research
yeah, exactly. I was just about to say.
To make such a strict...
Yeah.
Or have the perception they have on the things...
And it was all to protect you. Not to keep you away.
I say no, but that's what I'm saying. In a sense, it was protecting me, but I would still would have been held back from knowing things, certain things, such meeting people to giving me opportunities. And when I'm in those places, then you know I'm protected again. You know what I mean? Because I'm big on like making family bigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm real big on that. So
yeah, me too.
And based on how they raised me, which is just so weird to me, because of my family, I know how to talk to people. So it's just weird to me how they didn't have, you know what I mean, a bigger community than what they have. Like they're very, my family, we're very close. So they talk to each other and all that stuff every day. So outside of that, you can't really say, hey, this person is this, that, or their friend, or it's just them.
Yeah.
Where my advantage of going against what they said, my mom called me, I can't do it, I got a friend that could do it. And if it was just me, we would have just been looking at, I guess we got to pay to get it done. You know what I mean? It's just things like that I'm saying, like, where opportunities, where they don't see opportunity, I feel like there's always an opportunity. Based on how they raised me, and again, how they raised me not to take those chances, or go to find the chances, I would say.
Yeah.
Because no opportunity comes to you, but they raise you to do and work hard, but stay here and work hard. No, We gotta move.
I think that like I have a few friends that kind of, you know, said something similar to what you're saying, but you know, they kind of went into like detail of some things where there was some abuse, but not everything was.
Yeah.
And what I got out of it in general is that I guess sometimes maybe you said keeping in the household a family member, right? Because it don't have to be mom and dad. It could be your auntie, uncle, or whatever. The word control and manipulation comes in, you know, and it can be very strong, you know. And sometimes this, you know, control manipulation, like for example, you know, if you, you know, whatever guidelines you give for one kid, you say it to the bunch of them, right? But or the discipline for the bunch of them. But sometimes in that bunch is a kid that doesn't require the same guidelines.
Yeah.
You know, I know for like me growing up, you know, like one of my brothers, you know, he was hard headed. You know what I'm saying? He did whatever he wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? So my mom, you know, whenever you know she said something to him, whatever, he didn't do what he say. You know what I'm saying? She let him know. She checked him. But for me, the same guidelines wasn't necessarily required. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I guess like for me, I could say like, oh, you know what, this seems a bit controlling. This is kind of tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you said, you know, don't go to this side of town because these people, you know, they're not good or whatever, or it's gonna lead to all types of stuff or whatever. That's when you had went. But when I went, you know what I'm saying, it was all good. I was safe. You know what I'm saying? I was around a group of decent people. You know, and the experience was good, you know. But I guess like at the end of the day, when you growing up into your parents' home, you no matter who raising you, grandma, granddad, auntie, uncle, you just have to do as they say, right?
Exactly.
And you know, and do your best. But when you get grown, once you get 18 or 21, when you get out the house, then you can start to build yourself because now is your time. You know what I'm saying? So it's our opportunity to grow and to look back and say, this and that was good. You know, I'm gonna keep that, but I ain't really like that. Those things. I'm not gonna. No, this is not good for me. Like how you say you give your keys to a couple friends, a couple people you trust. That's big. Not a lot of people would do that. Yeah. You know, but being you know who you are, how you think. You know, and how
and
you're
trusting those people too.
Yes, that's huge. So many people, they have trust issues. You know what I'm saying? They would never trust themselves with the key. As a matter of fact. You know what I'm saying? They don't even trust themselves with the key, let alone somebody else. But that's really, really big, and I think that shows a lot of growth. You know what I'm saying?
Especially growing up in the house that you grew up in.
Yeah.
Like, you know, where you were taught not to trust people.
Right.
You know, that other than family. You know,
you're already switching it up. You're already breaking the rules.
Yeah.
You're already, you know, climbing mountains. That's great. You know.
Yeah.
What can we say about the people that was in charge? They did it the way they wanted to do it.
Right.
Now it's your turn. You know.
Yeah, they told my mom that if she kissed a boy, she was gonna get pregnant. If a boy touched her, she was gonna get pregnant. Yeah. So she. Didn't let boys touch her when she was younger. Did she tell us that growing up? No. Because once she found out it wasn't true, she like, oh, damn.
Yes.
They was just telling me this so that I didn't experience this. Or, you know?
That's a whole, that's a dope topic too, because my family didn't give me no type of sex talk. But
no, yeah.
When we get to that, we can get to that. But for as far as abuse goes, how do we feel and what do you think our role is when it's not us, it's somebody else?
Well, me being a nurse, I'm a mandated reporter. So if I know that somebody is getting abused, I'm gonna report it. I feel like in different situations we are taught when to intervene, and how to intervene, because you can intervene without going up to somebody and becoming involved in the situation, because sometimes that makes situations worse, you know. But there's also ways that you can approach a situation based off of what it is and who it is and how it's being, you know, presented. So I guess that's the answer to the question. It really just all depends. Like, I mean, I would intervene no matter what, whether it's calling 911 or saying something to somebody. And then to a certain extent, it's like, does that person want to be helped? A person that is getting abused knows when they have had enough and they don't want to do this anymore. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen that, but like a person who's getting abused, they can leave and go back and leave and go back and leave and go back. And at that point, it's like you've already offered your help X amount of times. Like, there's not really anything else you can do at that point, and you just have to, from a distance, pray that nothing bad happens to that person where they may lose their life or something like that. You give them all of the resources that they need to get help and make sure that you're open to... But you can't take somebody out of a situation they don't want to be taken out of.
But it's funny? Say, I don't know what the case is on when, for example, people get abused in a relationship, but they keep going back to each other. And it's been reported, but she keeps going, and they just side. You keep going back to... But if it's a case where you're trying to hurt yourself, they'll put a restraint or put you in some type of... You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Ain't that kind of weird?
Mm-hmm. It is.
Because in a sense, it's kind of the same thing I would say, because if you're trying to hurt yourself and they will restrain you or put you in a mental hospital until you feel better, but you're going to an abusive relation or somebody abusing you physically, and you might we don't know when you're going to die or when he might be pissed off or when this is it, and you just say, well, you're decided to go back. I feel like it should be the same thing.
Protocol,
Yeah, thank you, that's the word. Once it's reported, I would say.
Once it's reported, yeah.
And then normally, like Nigel said, they just like, well, he or she keep going back. So I feel like they should take the same protocol and let them get right. And after your time in the hospital, after talking to the people that got to talk to you.
I remember, because I've thought about that question too, like a few times. And what I had learned is that in many of the situations, a person that's in an abusive relationship, they keep going back. That was my question. What's up with the going back thing? But a lot of times that person hasn't been able to mentally decide that they want to protect themselves or that there's value in their life and their safety, right? Maybe a lot of times if you dig into the history, that person that's being abused might even come from an abusive home, just prone to being around abusive people, physically, verbally, mentally, whatever, right? We, as in general, you hope that they get the courage to call someone for help or go seek out help so that they can get pulled out of that situation. But I think overall that it's not as easy as it looks, because that's like manipulation. Say like you've always just like kids growing up in a home, you see your mom and your dad, you see your mom getting beat up all the time or whatever. They say according to statistics that that daughter, she might get into a similar relationship, with a guy that's abusive, and see it as normal life.
Yeah.
She got cussed out. Yeah, she got hit in the mouth a couple times. So did mom, but mom stayed. Mom kept daddy around.
And they had happy days.
He didn't hit her again to the next holiday.
Yeah.
So it looked normal. Because that's we could touch that up on many topics, sexual abuse as well, right? What you see growing up, it can start looking normal to you.
True.
But once it get out into the community and other people's like, no, that's not normal. Yeah. That's what that's what happened while you was growing up, but that's not cool. And then we got all these titles for it now, right? That's called this, that's called that.
But you see, that's why one of the reasons why I'm big on talking to people, because in high school, seeing how some kids would react and how quick they would react or for something so light, and
Triggers.
And then you would try to make friends with some of them. They'll blatantly scream out like, "Yo, I want no friends. I'm not here to make friends. I'm just here to go."
Yeah.
What their parents tell them, and then end up finding out the reason is they don't want end up people finding out what type of situation they got going on at home.
Yeah.
So it was one of those things where luckily I wasn't one of those. I was one of the ones that's hearing these stories. I end up finding out some of my friends ain't got no money to eat, and they be sitting there by themselves when we all making a move to go get lunch. I'm like, "Yo, why you sitting there? Come on!" And then end up finding out, and so I'll bring them along, and you know what I mean. So that's how I end up getting so much friends and stuff. I'll end up bringing like at least 5-7 people to my mom's restaurant, and she'll feed all of them. So for what they taught me, I felt like it was weird knowing that for us to be such a kind family, we could be doing so much just by talking to people and allowing them to feel comfortable. You know what I mean? But just to say what you're saying, there's a lot of abuse.
A lot of
behind that when you have your kids programmed certain way. And you don't, and then you don't know, and then you don't know, like you said, you don't know, because you just grow up seeing it until you go hang out with a friend. Hey, you know that's not supposed to happen, right?
Right.
And then you still question it, so you still hold it on to whatever the situation is, because you still questioning it. Like, well, it's been happening for so long now, so what's the, you know what I mean? So until you grow up and finally, oh, my uncle or cousin or whatever did this. That's why some of those stuff.
Yep. Story is old as time.
Yeah.
Things happen to, people while they growing up, and then they get grown, they continue their behavior. The next thing you know, they titled as a child molester or, stalker, or, all these titles, but it was kind of normalized in the home,
So, well, guys, I feel like we this is a dope topic, and I feel like we could or should continue this because it's a big umbrella.
It is.
And it's mostly
continued on.
Yeah, and this show is catered for the females, and especially for y'all. I would love to continue this another time, but today I feel like we hit some good points today and views on how we feel about this topic of abuse. So until next time, we definitely gonna make a part 2 for this and have a wider panel of women and men so we can have a bigger discussion. So yeah, people, this your boy Gaylis J.
It's Nigel Kiara.
Duchess.
From DNK Catering, which sponsored us today with our first Sunday brunch Sunday with this delicious spread of food. We had grits, cheesy grits, and eggs and turkey sausage. We have ackee and saltfish right there, so and you don't know them have this fancy fruit cup.
Imagine we bring out the whole of this in our cup.
Oh my god, and the waffle and ackee. And this was custom made for Niger because she don't eat saltfish because she's allergic to fish. So them just say ackee and veggies for the waffle.
I tried it.
And it bad.
I tried it.
And you know we have some dumpling and boy and things. So people, thanks for tuning in. This is another episode of Gas and the Baddies. Catch us next Sunday at 2. And I think our PJ Sunday next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we might have a female that take my space with the females and make them vibe out and things. So we keep you posted and stuff. So catch us next week. Thanks for tuning in.
Nice.
Did you sleep?
Yes.
And everybody in the chat, thank you for tuning in. Shout out the chat real quick, everybody. And remember to like the video, like the video, like the video. This is another smooth one here, guys.
Yes,
All right.
thank you.
Dan Marie, let me see you. Yeah, man, me got you. Yeah, people, if you do like the show, please drop a like, drop a comment, share the video on your any social platform you got. Just share the video if you like the episode today. I feel like it was very informative, if you agree, right? And you know, so the episode is long, so you know you can just watch it piece by piece and thing, but it's very informative. The Vybz a bad, no DJ. Bad. Yeah, like that. Thank you again for tuning in. Catch us next week. Each and every Friday, 9 p.m. until... And remember to follow each and every one of us on our social media platform. Right there, Nija, Jenny, Siani, and yours truly, Gaylis J. And just like that, we're closing out.